Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in today's video we are going to be talking about detachment for situationships, relationships specifically. Right now we're not talking about friendships, this is just for relationships and situationships. All right, so I'm going to be walking you guys through the tips that has personally helped me to detach from situations that I felt like literally I would never be able to make out from. Like I literally didn't think I was going to come out of such situations. And looking back right now, like I am so proud, and I am here to share with you guys exactly how I was able to come out of such situations. So sit back, enjoy. I already have my wine on, and says let us get into it because this is gonna be a good one. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I have to let you guys know on this topic is that sometimes for you to be taken to a better level, for you to be in a better situation generally, for you to evolve, you really need to lose some people. Sometimes losing certain people in your life, which or whom you have depended on, that are treating you shitty, but you're so attached to, probably because of one trauma or the other, you find yourself so attached to these persons, right? Losing these people in your life will help you build your self-confidence, will help you even work on yourself harder. Like, I am not kidding, some breakups are only there to be a blessing in disguise, because some breakups will help you to like focus on yourself, love yourself, put yourself first. You get me? So most women have like mad glow ups after their breakups. Like they have serious mad glow ups. So I want that to be for you too. That is why I am bringing this video to you guys. Now, the first tip, I'm going to be sharing 3 tips on how to be detached from any man and the situationship that you found yourself in. All right, now the first tip that I'm going to give you is to get over the scarcity mentality that you are never going to find anyone better. Most times we hold on to people so hard because we feel like if we should lose these people, we're never going to find people like them, or probably there's a way they make you feel and that you feel like no one else is going to ever make you feel that way, which is basically a lie that you're telling yourself. And I am here to bust that bubble that it is a blanter lie. Like, it is a serious lie that you're telling yourself. All right, because I can remember the first person I ever fell in love with. I felt like, oh my god, he's everything. Oh my, butterflies in my belly at that point. And right now, thinking about it, I was like, damn, it wasn't really all that. You feel me? Like, he was good, but it wasn't really all that. I was overhyping the situation because of how I was currently feeling. Now, sometimes we put how we are currently feeling ahead of how we will feel in the future, which is the most important. Okay, so right now you feel like this person is the love of your life. Oh my god, he's hurting me, but I'm so blind, I can't see the red flags. Oh my god, he's cheating on me like 100 times, he's doing this, but he's treating you bad, he doesn't respect you, he doesn't value you, but you can't see these red flags because you feel like no one can make you probably feel a certain way that he has made you feel, or you're not going to find someone better than him. Honey, the more you grow, the more you evolve, the more you get better, the more you work on yourself, you'll find out that you attract even better men. Like, you would only end up attracting better people. The love of your life, the person that you're even destined to be, might not even be in the same city with you. Probably what would take you out of your city to go and meet the love of your life might be work, and it might need you giving work your time. It might need you being more dedicated to your education right now, so that when you get to work, it will take you to the love of your life. These things happen. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes this is how in some situations your life might be programmed to be, and you're over here killing yourself over somebody who isn't really all that. Like, it's not really all that. Like, what? No. So please get over that idea that you're never gonna find someone better, because trust me, as long as you work on yourself, you get better, you're definitely going to find someone better. Like, 100%, 100% going to find someone better. You get me? Especially in situations where the person is a dusty person treating you terribly. Like, what? You definitely get someone better. So scrap that mentality, right? And the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is still under the first tip, is that sometimes, yeah, you curate a version of someone in your head which they are not. Like, they are nothing close to this thing that is in your head. They are not. I know, because I used to be there. Okay. I can tell you for a fact that I have met a guy who has probably taken me on a few days. At that moment it's giving me butterflies and things like that, and I'm already seeing myself having his kids. I'm already seeing myself like going down the aisle with him. I'm already seeing myself growing old with him. This person, I barely know this person, you feel me? And I just tend to like get that attached to you, especially if I just like you or I just connect with you easily. I will start having delulus, girl. I will start having delulus about you. For my delulu girlies who meet a guy today and the next day they're delusional about their future. And sometimes that person you have envisioned in your head, they are never going to be that person, honey. Like, no matter how hard you want it to be them, it will never be. In most cases, all right, it might never end up being them. So this person that you're always being so delulu over, it might never work. Girl, use your delulu for something better. Use your delulu, see yourself getting rich. I don't know about you, but that is what I do now with my delulu. Like, I'm always gonna be a delulu girly but I use it for something better right now. I use it for me, seeing myself going for holidays in Ibiza, seeing myself becoming a billionaire, seeing myself getting spoiled. What are you talking about? Huh? I'm no longer that delulu girl who would, fix a wedding date and walk down the aisle in my head with somebody I just met. I don't know if it's just me, but if you're in that situation, I want you to snap out of that delulu. Get out of it. This is reality. This person is not even all that. At the end of the day, you're overhyping this person in your head. You're overhyping this person in your head, and it makes you hold on to them so tight, like they are all that. The second thing I'm going to talk is you have no life. The reason why you are still attached to this man is probably because you really have nothing much going on with your life, alright, at this point. Like, you're probably at your low point. You're at that low point in your life. Girl, get up and get a life. Okay, because if you're so busy being booked, so busy with your education, so busy trying to break generational curses, so busy trying to do something. I know generational curses comes in different aspects, but this time around I'm talking about money. So busy trying to build an empire and life for yourself, and so busy trying to be a better person that your kids will be proud of tomorrow. You'll find that you have no time to think about somebody's son. Like, you have zero time to think about someone that is not even treating you right. Like, if he calls, you're cool. If he doesn't call, you're good. Like, you would notice he hasn't even called you. Even because you're so focused on you and doing the things that will literally benefit you and make you a better person generally. You're probably still finding yourself in a situation where you are overthinking about a person. I want you to go outside, go and take a walk, go and do something with your time, go and register for the gym, try and get fit. If you're fit, get fitter, work on yourself. There has to be dreams that you are trying to pursue. There has to be something that you're trying to build for yourself. I know everybody has dreams, so put all that energy into building your life and your dreams than listening to a man and paying attention to someone's dusty son who does not even think twice about you, who does not even think twice about hurting you or even considering you in anything. All right, so that's the number 2 thing I have to tell you. It might sound harsh, but you don't have a life, and I need you to go and build one for yourself right now. Now, the last tip I'll be giving out in today's video is no self-worth. I don't know, but I know I have been there where you have zero self-worth, like no self-confidence. You don't put yourself first. You put every other person before yourself. Like, you're not even concerned about you. You don't put your happiness first. You don't put your needs first. Especially in this cold world where people will shit on you, where people would mess you up if you don't know how to guard your heart, if you don't know how to, have a manner of self-worth and self-confidence, to know that you don't deserve this, to know that you deserve better, to know that there is better out there waiting for you if only if only you can let go. Even sometimes we hold on to some situation, we hold on to a situation thinking that, oh, when I have a better person, I'll walk away. I know, I've been there too. You might be with somebody, but probably you're just with them waiting for someone better to show up and rescue you and be your prince in, yeah, is it prince in shining armor, or is it armor in shining prince? I don't know. Come and rescue you before you can be able to bring yourself out of such situations. You're waiting for somebody to come along. You're waiting for the right person to come first before you can leave the person who you obviously know is not good for you, all right, or doesn't even deserve you. But honey, how would the right person come to you when you are still holding on to the wrong person, like you're really holding on to them? Sometimes you have to let go. It might hurt for a while, but you need it for your growth. You need it to find better. Experiences build character. They build a person in some cases, if not all cases. Okay, so I want you to let go of that person, have that self-worth. I want you to put yourself first in most situations. Like, think about you. Don't always put somebody out there, always putting. So I know I used to be that person. Like, I prefer people's happiness over to, like, I would rather just make you happy and displease myself. You feel me? But I'm no longer there. No, because right now I'm doing what is good for me. I know this is my life, and I am the author of my own story. Okay, God is the author of my story anyway, but you get what I mean. I am the main character in my story. Like, you know what it feels like to be the main character of a story, right? Every other person doesn't really matter. Like, nobody really matters like you. When the main character in a movie, when the bad guys dies, or even the best friend of the main character dies, it doesn't really shake you like that. But when the main character dies in a movie, for an example, you know how agitated you are. Like, you literally want to go into that movie and fight, okay? You want to go there and throw hands. That's exactly how it is for you. You are the main character of your life. It took me a few years, like, since I've gotten into my adulthood, to understand that this is actually my life. Like, I say who stays, I say who goes. Like, I can literally direct. I'm the director of my life, all right? So I get to say who goes and who stays. Fate cannot happen in your life if you don't allow fate to happen. I think I watched a movie today. I can't remember the name of the movie, but they mentioned something like that. Fate cannot happen in your life if you do not allow fate to happen. All right, so things cannot go if you don't want them to go, period. Do you get me? So I want you to put yourself, prioritize your own needs, prioritize your happiness, honey, because people don't really care about you like that outside there. I'm sorry. Like, everybody is focused on their own life. Most people, especially in this current generation, they are so selfish that they don't really care more. They just want to satisfy themselves and do what pleases them. Then once they are done using you, they will dump you, they will move on to the next one. So it is time for you to guide yourself, guard your heart. It doesn't mean you have to be like on a defensive mode now, no, but just learn when to put yourself first and your own happiness. Right now, I have known that I am literally the orchestra of my own happiness, so nobody needs to make me happy before I get happy. Like, if you're adding to my happiness, that's good. I appreciate you. I want you around me. If you're making me happy, you're adding to my happiness, I want you around me. But if not, I can make myself happy too. You feel me? So, like, once you realize this, then you wouldn't even really be fazed or bothered about what other people do. You will just, oh, okay, wow, you move on. You know, do not have expectations of people so high that once they're not going into that certain expectation you've laid out for them, you get hurt and you just, it breaks you. You feel me? No, I have been there too, so I can tell you. So that is literally it for this video. I hope you were able to catch one or two. I hope you were. And at the end of the day, even though you're done watching this video, I cannot come and help your life. Like, I can't do anything for you unless you decide to come out of that situation if you're in one. Okay, I can't help you unless, so as I've said, everything is up to you to do. So take action today. Take yourself away from such situations, get a life. You can go back and rewatch this video if you missed any points, and also let me know what about you think today's video in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up so it can reach to other people who need to see videos like this. And I can't wait to see you guys soon on my next video. So be sure not to miss out on any of my videos by subscribing and clicking that little bell icon so you never ever miss any of my future videos. And also follow me on my social media handles. This is where you'll be seeing more of me, and I would love to see you guys real soon. Real quick, bye for now.